Welcome guys back to another Numpy tutorial. Today we're gonna talk about generating random numbers using Numpy. First of all, you can generate uniformly from 0 to 1 by using numpy.random.rand and specifying the size of the resulting matrix or the dimensions that you want to generate values from. So we can see here by specifying 3.3, you want a matrix of dimensions 3.3, meaning 3 rows and 3 columns. And we can see that each position, each cell in this matrix has values from 0 to 1. And these values are generated uniform at random. You can also do uniform generation of integer values within a range. For example, you can use numpy.random.randint, that stands for random integer. You specify the upper bound and the lower bound. So the lower bound will be 0 and the upper bound will be 10, and 10 is not going to be included into the generation. And also you specify the shape of the resulting array. If you run this command, you can see that the values are quite random and they're from 0 to 9. Setting a default random generator. You can use np.random.default.rng and sample from it. And this the newer actual method of doing random generations. So you can do rng.integers and again specifying the range of values and the resulting shape. And this is the same with numpy.randint. So if you run this code, you can see a different result, but it looks like uniform generation. And you can do also endpoint equals true attribute to include 10 into the values that are going to be generated. So if we run this code a couple of times, we can find 10 being inside the matrix. You can also do rng.uniform that will generate 3 float numbers between 0.10 and 10 is not included. If you want to include 10, you use endpoint equals true, and we can see 3 values from this range. Let's do it again. Boom. And each time you're going to be using this code, the values that are going to be generated, it's going to be different than before. If you do not set a random seed, then you can use the rng.random. This will generate 3 float numbers from 0 to 1, 1 not included. And boom, you can see 3 values here. And finally, you can use the standard normal to generate float numbers from a standard normal distribution with mean equals to 0 and standard deviation of 1.